you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is Doctor Who, that features the first Doctor as played by David Bradley. Yes, it's the first Doctor and Electronic Tardis collector series set with lights and sound FX. And it looks pretty cool. This is the new, it's from B&M obviously, this is the new boxes. I do feel like some places these are going to go missing. They had quite a few in the B&M I went into. They had about, well, they had about 6. So that, I think, is a reasonably good amount. They didn't have any of the Daleks, which I was a little bit disappointed in, because I really kind of wanted the Davros and the, you know, the Genesis Daleks. I'd kind of given up a little bit on the Daleks, because they were all reasonably the same Dalek, but they are, I suppose, the Dalek from, kind of from my era. I wanted some from the Pertwee era, but I also wanted those ones. Anyway, yes, so there we can see there is, woo, no plastic in here, which I get a feeling these boxes could get a little bit dinted in transit, but it seems to have worked fine. I'm hoping they've had an experiment with them. So then we have the writing on the top, the writing on the back. Have you ever thought what it is like to wander in the 4th dimension? Have you? To be exiles? Susan and I are cut off from our planet, without friends or protection. But one day we shall go back. Yes, one day. And that is pretty much, the rest of that is a rundown of The Unearthly Child. The Doctor and Tardis set features a Doctor played by David Bradley in both the series biopic An Adventure in Space and Time, and then later in the Two Doctors story Twice Upon a Time. So yeah, I hope that you've had a chance to read that. It is reasonably just a rundown of the first episode of The Unearthly Child. Yeah, I would have liked it if they'd have maybe put a Susan figure with this, but then I suppose because that's not actually the other Doctor, I guess that's why they didn't I see it, man. Didn't do that. So let's get on with getting this out of the box, because I'm waffling. Right, so where should we open this? I'm going to open this one at the top. I'm feeling lucky. There we go. Pop that off there. These boxes always need a little bit of... that's why this tape round 2 sides. That's kind of weird. They've put tape round 2 sides, around 3 sides of a box that actually has no walls on it that you could nick the figure out the front of. If anybody was going to do that, which I'm not recommending it, by the way, everybody. I'm just saying that it's kind of weird, because Hasbro are making it so that they're just boxes and you can't see what's inside it. These guys have made it so you can see what's inside it, and there is no box. Alright, we'll slide that out. So yes, there you see. Splendid. That goes down there. So then this is the inside. We have the pamphlet with the instructions for how the TARDIS works. I'm getting the feeling that this is the same, it's going to be the same sound effects and stuff as the previous ones. Place down to jump. And how to put the batteries in, which will probably take me a while. Right, so top bit lifts. How does that come off? There's still tape on that side. Let's get the scissors again. There we go. Right, take that out. Okay, it is screwed in to the base. Now we have, yes, here we go. My old broken penknife has a... Okay, you guys don't want to watch me do this, so I'll be right back. Okay, after a little bit of struggling to unpack and stuff, some of the plastic bits around them really make it difficult. We have got him out of the box at last. The Doctor is free. Let's have a look at him. There we go. There is... It's not a bad likeness, I have to say. It is obviously David Bradley. There is a Liam Hartnell. Let's bring them together. There we go. There's a similarity, but a difference. You can definitely tell that that's a different person than that. We have the scarf, which I was a bit worried about the scarf being a bit like, but it does seem to be sitting, and I'm sure with a little bit of heat, if it was a bit warped, you could settle it in. The pants, I'm sure, will irritate your TV because they're kind of weird check pattern. Shoes, yeah, I think it's a nice figure. It's nice longer hair at the back. Is this a Homburg? I'm going with a Homburg hat. Yeah, I think that is a nice Doctor. I don't know what shelf I'm going to put him on though. I don't know where he's going to go in the collection because it's not Hartnell, but it is Hartnell, but it's not Hartnell, but it's not. It's the first Doctor, but it's not Hartnell. I'll make it up as I go along. Yeah. Tardis wise, let's just pop him over there. I am kind of impressed. This, I didn't get the previous version of this Tardis because B&M didn't get it. My local B&Ms didn't get any of them. So that one I missed out on. The difference mainly being this top section here, which is a little bit bigger. There's a dirtiness to the sign, and the St. John's Ambulance has been kind of scraped off, which I think they did that in the original series because the St. John's Ambulance people said, yeah, we don't want that on there. There's kind of a black, I don't even see it, there's a kind of a black colour underneath all the panels, which brings out a bit of detail, I have to say. Maybe doesn't show up quite as well on camera. I will say some of the stickers look a little bit like they could have been stuck on a little straighter. That one particularly. Could have been, but the front one's okay. Side one's okay. That one's okay. The battery cover, for once, the battery cover is actually useful on this one. You have the switches and things underneath there. I will turn it on in a minute. Yeah, I kind of like it. I can see that it's a... Tell you what, here is another one of the TARDISes. Who's going to tell me which TARDIS it is? I'm not going to tell you which one it is. You can tell me which one it is. Yeah? Cool. But as you can see, there is a difference. So those of you that say, why have you bought another TARDIS? That's why. There is a difference between them. Even down to the... I'll give you a clue. That one's got a grey top on it. The lights, this bit's different as well. Obviously that doesn't have any holes in the bottom, and the battery cover doesn't come off, but it is a different one. So let's have a listen. Turn that on, and so that's a short landing. Then we have the full takeoff. I wonder if you do the... That seemed a longer landing. I'm trying to see if... Oh, that's some knife action. Yeah. I like the dirt on it as well. And the bulb does quite a good job. Enough. Yeah, so this is... I am now going to have to rearrange my TARDIS shelf to fit this one in. I think that was kind of the first one that I had on my shelf. That will give you another clue of which one it is. Yeah, I like it. I think this is a nice set. I'm trying to think now. I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comments underneath which TARDISes we have left. I think, for me, I think we have, in my head, the 6th, 7th, 8th, and maybe 9th? No, 9th would be, well, that would be the same one. So yeah, 6. We've had a couple of Tom Bakers. We've had a couple of Pertwees. We've had a couple of Hartnells. We've had a couple of Troutons. We just need a Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy TARDIS. I'll go with those ones because he's insane. 6 and 7. Yeah. But yeah, I like this. I think it's a good figure. You know, it wasn't too expensive either. $24.99 for a noise. It doesn't have the fancy thing underneath where you twist it and stuff like that, like the other previous electronic TARDISes had. But we don't need that all the time. Like I say, it's a nice way to get a different figure in there. I did think, as I probably said earlier, they maybe could have done a Susan with it, but then that would have been the wrong Doctor to go with the Susan. So that's why they didn't do it. Jeez. So yeah. Anyway, let's wind this up. So that is the new TARDIS. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, hit the likes, shares, mostly the subscribe button wherever it is down there. There is a tip box down there as well if you feel like giving me a tip. Yeah, have a great day, a great night. Happy anniversary, Doctor Who. I think it is sometime, I think what's the date today? I should know what date it is today, because I'm clever like that. It is the 23rd, so yes, it is. I think today is the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who. 60 years. It's weird to think that they were filming, I'll give you a clue of how old I am, they were filming the 10th anniversary episode on the day I was born. There you go. So that should give you a clue. Yeah. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. And we'll see you all in the next video. Oh yes, we will. Goodbye now.